Hey everybody, this is Solemn, the gamer who's bad at games. Last time I did a monster train run, I seem to have a weird echo which suggests that my audio was recording without the speaker, so I ended up with some background noise and it was kind of awful to listen to, so I apologize for that. But that means that this time we're going to be just recording it the same as I record my Smite videos, so forgive me if there's zero background noise. We'll try to fix that later if that ends up being a problem. So last time we did a Hellhorned Awoken game. We ended up winning. We had a lot of armor. We hit for over 701 at one point. It was all pretty good. Now, normally everybody's second run would look something like this with the Awoken with a Hellhorned back. But I figure this time I'll actually show you guys something completely different, and I'll just kind of work my way down the line. So we're going to be going with a Stygian front with Umbra as their support. I haven't had a lot of success with this combo. As you can see, I have not won with this combo, so if I can pull it off, that'll be good. The Stygian, if you don't know, are all about spell power, spell weakness, and frostbite damage, whereas the Umbra are all about kind of sacrifice and buffing through that sacrifice. So we're going to go ahead and get started into this. And our main hero in this is named Tethys Titansbane, I think it is. I want to double check. Tethys Titansbane, yeah, somehow I knew that. But we're just going to call him Blueberry. That's what my wife calls him, so, you know, Blueberry. At the end of the turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0, so that's interesting. When you summon your first morsel unit each turn, draw one. So this is interesting because we can freeze cards later. I don't know if I see a lot of use to that, but we are going to probably be having some morsels, because if you look here, these cards, these 5 here, the Shade Splitters, those give us morsels. So I think we'll just grab that, even though it's not the best for us, it's better, because I don't really play with the frozen mechanic that often. Usually I just cast. So for Tethys here, we've got one where he sweeps, but he applies spell weakness for everybody that he hits. And that's all well and good, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. This one, anybody that he hits gets frostbite 10, so he'll do 15 damage, and then technically, I don't know math, but he'll do 10 damage the next turn, and then 9 damage the turn after that. And whatever the term for that is in math, but I'm bad at math. Either way, this does a lot more damage. We're just going to have to protect him more because he has kind of a butthole for health. So we're going to grab that one, and we're going to hope for the best here. Last time I also did a poor cut. I cut before the 4th battle. Turns out that wasn't ideal as far as video length, so we're going to cut after the 4th battle this time. I don't think I like giving anybody armor because that makes them harder to kill, makes them more likely to kill Blueberry. So we're gonna not do that. My English fell asleep again. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna have to protect him, so we're putting that out, and we have extra mana, so we're just throwing the lance for some direct damage. We get a kill here. We don't kill this guy, but we're not too worried. He'll go up. Next one. Gonna want him here. Okay, so if I put this guy here, then we get lethal on that as well. And I'm gonna actually put this morsel out front. Okay, for some reason I thought that would protect him, but I was not paying attention to damage levels, so not ideal, but okay. We just wasted a morsel on this. They're pretty fast anyway, so we're back. But see, we didn't have lethal on that guy, and then we got lethal. We're gonna put another body blocker up here. We're actually gonna put 2. We're gonna summon a morsel. This guy's gonna die, unless we put this out front. And now he's gonna die instead. Morsel's gonna die. I like using these guys as body blockers when I can, because it's more value to keep a 9 damage guy alive than a no damage. So we're fine with that. And we already had lethal on the ball, so we're not gonna screw around. Alright, cool. First victory. Let's see what we got here. Draw one, discard one. I really like this one. It's just kind of expensive. Deal 25 to the front unit twice. I think we like this because it could hit the units in the back. Sorry, my phone was ringing. Text messages. Let's see. I think we like damage shield because that could save Tethys in the future. I should probably read the cards out loud for you guys a little bit more, but we're bad people that do bad things. I don't know if I really want to focus on the Umbra because they really worry about the sacrifice and things like that, whereas these guys will worry more about frostbite, so we're going to go for them. Sweep to apply spell weakness, that's good. Sweep to apply frostbite, that's better. So we're going to have that. And look and see what we can do with our spells. See, permafrost here, that's what they were talking about with that artifact where frozen items get reduced cost. So like if I put this on a 3-cost spell and then I kept it for a turn, it would be 0 the next turn. And so that's kind of useful. 30 damage. I don't know if I like that as much as making it cheaper. As cheap is good. Magic power. This is really the only thing I want to give magic power to, but I kind of want to make it 1 cost later if I can. I don't think that re-roll here. I think we just move on. That might prove to be a mistake. Non-boss units enter with spikes. I don't think we can do that because Tethys is so weak. Anything that he attacks, except for the boss, can effectively kill him with spikes. And we don't want to mess around with that. So she's got more health, so we're putting her out front. And just because we made it throw that spell out there, there's no reason not to use her spells. We're just gonna block this guy. And then we'll do some shade splits. Damage shield is good, so we'll give her damage shield. This has consume, so we're going to probably just let that cycle through and try to get a better value later. And now that this guy's giving +4 health, she's actually getting a net gain of 2 instead of taking damage. So effectively forcing frostbite both of those two, so we're good. Just throw some Fiend-Swords out, get them out of my hand, and we're going to see good damage shield is pretty well developed. Alright, so we have lethal again. Just because I want to. It kind of seems like it's going to be Alright, we'll see what we have for our draft here. Deal 3 damage and apply frostbite. That's good for what we're trying to do with our frostbite plays right now. Deal 5 damage to enemy units, that's everybody on the floor, and apply frostbite 10. It's expensive, but if we can discard it later, I think that will prove to be good. We'll grab another one of those just because we like spell shield, or damage shield, I guess. What do I want? We haven't taken power damage, so we kind of don't want to go this way. Duplicating my O's Tornado would be nice, but I think we're going to go to the left. Grab us another Stygian. This guy's expensive for what he does. He has no health, so a sweep would instantly kill him. We'll grab this one, but she's not my favorite either. We're going to have to probably look for some buffs here. Multi-strike is good, because we're going to give it to her, because now she's going to hit. She only hits for 1 damage, but she hits twice, which means she effectively applies Frostbite 6. So we're going to grab that. 25 health. Obviously we can't heal, or we can't add health to Blueberry, so we're going to make her a more viable body blocker. And we're actually going to make Ophelia here get a little bit harder. Now we're going to go to Concealed Caverns, we'll see what we got. I'll try to read Ophelia stuttering, we'll see how that goes. I like this one actually. The Bone Shaker makes its way through an abandoned train yard. The once bustling workshop is now eerily silent and empty, picked over by scavengers. Through the rubble, you're able to make through a couple of things that might be useful, a large hook and some quick release doors. Do you salvage anything from the train yard? So the trap shoot's nice because it's free, and it just basically puts whatever floor you cast it on, they immediately go all the way to the bottom floor and they get dazed. So if we have a strong bottom floor, they just kind of get smacked on. I kind of prefer the Pulley Claw, it's a little more expensive, but it takes an enemy all the way up to the pyre, which will then, as you can see here, we've got 20 damage now. it'll smack them for 20 damage a turn, but they're dazed for 3. So we're gonna grab that, because if we can take Consume off it, we can kind of take some of those more irritating, like, shield units or whatever, we can effectively banish them out of our way. And then with that, we're gonna go to Daedalus here, the Professor. It's always the same boss. His explosive explode twice, which is not ideal, especially because we don't have a lot of direct damage where we could get rid of that. So kind of same as before, we're going to put out Blueberry, we're going to put out Cold Kalia. The problem is that this guy's going to damage first, so I don't know why are we all dying. That's because they all attack first. I've kind of just completely screwed up this, kind of completely screwed up this actually. So I guess we're gonna focus to do better. And I don't know, man. Ooh, this run might be overpowered. But also, guys, might only get one video. I'm fine with him placing that there. We're actually going to pop that up, just for the heal there. And as you can see now, he's stunned there, he's going to die in 2 turns. We're going to just try to reduce our damage that we get. Oh, I can't cast it on him, so we're going to take 3 damage next turn. He died and he didn't even do anything. So that's what the Puppy Claw does. Okay, so those are good. We really want to get rid of this haste guy if we can, but of course we can't. And then I don't have that applies 0 damage. I'll be honest with you, this is not going well for us here. She goes out there. Fine, I guess. Really need my tornado again is what I need. Let's see here. Pop him out, tank some of the damage. Use this to have lethal on that guy. And then we have one more that will try to prevent fire damage. These bombs never stop to explode. If we could get out of this, we might be in a not great shape. But let's see here. So she's all the way up. We don't want to use this right now. He's got lethal and we don't. Put this out. Damage feels fine. That puts us up there and then we're out of we don't even have a frostbite going on because she's not so that's great. Put him out because we can put this out as a body blocker. Do damage to him. 5 damage and frostbite 10. I mean, if we're going to use it, we may as well use it. We're out of mana. We'll take some damage there, but it'll help the fire hit from him. That wasn't great. We messed up right at the start. I really like this card actually because every time you play it, it gets stronger. Actually adding like multi-strike. So I think that we will actually pick that up if we can make it cheaper and better. This guy's good, but he's an Umbra card and we haven't really been leaning that way. I think we're actually going to grab the Sentry because he's pretty much what we can hope for. And honestly, we've been running out of mana, so we're going to grab... Sorry, I keep calling mana. We've been running out of Ember, so we're going to be grabbing that. So we can heal, grab money, and a token. We don't really need Umbra guys. Purging would be nice. We could make that one spell cheaper. So I think we're going to take our chances this time. We'll look to regret that. We don't want to do that. Units having an extra upgrade slot is kind of nice, especially if we grab it early. Now here's where it gets interesting. We can make it so that he makes damage spells cost less, which is good. but this one gives him more damage and he does Frostbite 20. I think we'll do this because a lot of our damage right now is coming from spells, and it's good to diversify sometimes. Alright, and then after this fight is where we're going to be putting in the cut, remember. So we'll go ahead and this run is actually going a little bit quickly. We don't mind as well. We're going to pulley this guy up just so that we can kind of lethal both of these guys. It gets the pulley up and take them fine. Honestly, I think we're going to put her damage in there as well so that she can start layering on the multi-strike. We're going to put her on this floor. We're going to remember to shade split on her floor when we can. We don't have room for shades that side, so we're going to put them out there. Because she gets stronger with casts. That was what Incant does. She gets +2/+2, which is alright. I'm just going to put these guys out front because it doesn't matter. This unit doesn't do damage anyways. And we'll just plus she gets some mana. I think that was the perfect time actually for we had some spot removal there. It didn't quite work out for us. Remember to shade split on that side. And cast those. Shade split over here again. Put that one in the back as well. And then use a freeze. And now we've got lethal on both actually. So we actually have whenever this guy gets hit, he has higher floor, so that's good. Alright, so we're going to remember shade split on her floor for the incant. Get rid of that guy. 30 damage to the front unit, and add a stronger to your discard. And that stronger version is so we're just going to use that just to try to get that leveling up. We're going to put one of these guys on the top, let's get it out of our hand, and we're just going to let that. Those guys do some serious frostbite damage there. I'm gonna just because I can shade split on her floor because we always do. Let her have the health. I don't know if this guy actually. I don't know if Revenge applies if he has Presmal Dust on him. So I don't know. I'm gonna put that on Peppers just to make sure that he survives. Okay, so we're gonna go, and then we're going to now see this one now. It does 30 damage to a random enemy unit 2 times, and so we're gonna do that. It's actually good because it did do some work for us. And now when it's upgraded, it says deal 30 damage to a random enemy unit 4 times, and it's just gonna keep getting better. So we like that. And I'm just going to throw some lance here, and because I can, just transfer to win here anyway. There we go. Win by frostbite. Alright guys, I'm going to put a cut in here, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe in the bottom right there, and if you prefer to watch some Smite videos, I'll put a link for one of them in the bottom left. And see you guys for the second half in just a minute. Alright.